It seems like Kanye and his new wife cannot seem to get out of the spotlight. If Kanye isn't being dragged for anti-Semitic tweets, Bianca Censori is being called out for weird and obscene fashion choices. But this time, something entirely different is making Bianca the topic of every discussion. To put it simply, her friends are worried about her, and it's not just her friends at this point, but even her family members, because it seems like there's something weird going on with her. Bianca hardly keeps in touch with her friends. She's become isolated, and she went from being vibrant and outspoken to being someone that they don't even know. And now her friends are beginning to wonder, is Kanye a good influence on Bianca? Is he manipulating her? And if not, is she okay? Well, let's get into it. Bianca Censori's friends are speaking out because they feel their friend has become distant since her relationship with Kanye West started. It seems since she started dating Kanye, her friendship with her friends has not been the same way it used to be. Bianca's friends are becoming concerned because their friendship with her hasn't been the same in quite some time. Bianca used to be a strong and independent woman who had a voice of her own. However, these days, her friends cannot tell if she's still the same person she was because they hardly get to see her anymore, and they're worried that maybe she's not as strong as she used to be because of the relationship. Bianca has always been a strong, independent woman who has her own voice, but they've not seen that lately because they don't speak or see each other as often as they had. Although her friends are happy if she's happy, they can't even tell if she's happy because she's been isolated from them, and her friends seem to think that her relationship with Kanye has something to do with her isolation. Her friends feel that her bizarre behavior in recent months is a result of Kanye's manipulations and his plans to turn her into a radicalized version of his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Her friends' worries are understandable because the pair have sparked scandal after scandal during their most recent trip to Italy, and the controversy reached a new height when the couple were caught engaging in amorous acts during a boat ride in Venice. At the same time, the rapper showed his bare butt in public. The observed behavior made the Italian locals furious, and it prompted a police investigation into their obscene conduct on the boat that also sparked concern among Bianca's friends because they know that that was not who she was. It must have been Kanye's influence over her. Bianca is stuck, and her friends are trying to save her, but no one can because of the blockades Kanye has put up around her. Everyone is extremely concerned. This is not who she is. She's an incredibly outspoken and lively person who is never one to keep her mouth shut, but she is no one right now, and it's scary. They also added, the relationship is so scary because she does not have anyone in her life to fall back on. Bianca was hired as the head of architecture for Yeezy and was first linked to Kanye in January 2023, which was just a month after his divorce from Kim Kardashian was finalized. We all know that during his marriage with Kim, he referred to her as his muse and heavily influenced her fashion choices, and it seems like that's what he's trying to do with Bianca. But you see, the difference is that at the time Kanye was married to Kim, he was still relevant in the fashion world and could still influence people. But right now, Kanye might just be another washed-up model. Kanye is trying to make Bianca into a radicalized version of Kim, almost like Kim 2.0. The difference is that when Kim was with Kanye, he was respected in the fashion world. He has since lost his respect. Kanye's fall from grace started in October 2022 when he wore a White Lives Matter t-shirt to his Yeezy Season 9 fashion show in Paris. But he didn't stop there because the following month he began a tirade of horrific anti-Semitic remarks on Twitter, which made Adidas and Gap drop him. And their collaboration was so lucrative that it was the reason that Kanye became a billionaire. Bianca knew what she was getting into when she started dating Kanye, but she found him charming. I mean, it's easy to find him charming on the surface because there was a time when people thought of him as a genius. Still, it seems like Kanye's charm is worn off because of the images of Bianca taken during their Italian getaway. She looked somber and had her face turned down most of the time. The signs that Kanye and Bianca were first an item were when Kanye, in December, released a song called Sensory Overload. Then they were both spotted wearing gold bands while they were having lunch in Beverly Hills. When news of their marriage broke out, no one was able to confirm if it was actually true or just rumors. At that time, Bianca's resemblance to Kim was so great, from the long brown hair to the gorgeous face and even the voluptuous body, but she eventually chopped her long brown hair and dyed it blonde, and her outfit choices slowly began to change. It's clearly Kanye's influence on her because the outfits began to change into riskier ensembles. Still, none were as risky as her outfit choices in Italy the previous week, and among them was the over-the-top nude catsuit, which forced her to cover her nipple with a black crossbody bag. According to a major tourism website in Italy, locals found it offensive that Kanye and Bianca were walking virtually naked. The website read, "Walking around in beach attire or worse, shirtless, is a huge no-no in Italy, unless you have your feet buried deep in the sand." It wasn't only Bianca's fashion choices that caused the issue, but also their actions. Bianca and Kanye are being investigated by the police after being caught in a very unsettling position. Kanye exposed his buttocks while he was on a river taxi with Bianca, who was seated in between the rapper's legs with her head on his lap. Because of the apparent sexual act, the boat company banned the couple for life from using its services. "We completely dissociate ourselves from such acts and behaviors." However, it would seem that Bianca's family is less concerned about what is going on with her and her relationship with the rapper. In fact, both Bianca's sisters, Angelina and Alicia, vocalized their support for the marriage. In January, The Sun shared an interview with Angelina where she said, "It's very exciting news for both my sister and the family, but we choose to have some privacy for the time being." Alicia also expressed that she was super happy for them both. Some reports have also come up suggesting that Kanye's ex, Kim Kardashian, is also worried for Bianca, and a source told Closer magazine that Kim is watching the situation with Kanye and Bianca open-mouthed. She cannot believe how reminiscent it is of how Kanye was with her. She can see Bianca being molded into Kanye's idea of the perfect woman. We all know Kim and Kanye's divorce process got pretty ugly in the past, but it looks like he's repeating the same mistakes with Bianca. If Bianca is anything like Kim Kardashian, we know she'll not waste time with Kanye because he's not even helping her status. Instead, he's ruining her reputation alongside his. But it seems like there are two sides to this story, because a source claims that Kanye and Bianca are in the honeymoon phase. They're always all over each other and showing affection. They're having a blast traveling right now, and Kanye has been very inspired. He says he's designing, writing music, and being inspired. It seems Bianca has been helping Kanye with his designs, although we can't call some of those clothes designs. But at least one good thing is that Bianca has somehow helped Kanye because he's taking the next step in his career. Bianca has been helping Kanye with some designs, and they both think their fashions are going to be culture shifting. Kanye feels like he's on the precipice of a big comeback. Well, as of now, both Kanye and Bianca's spokespeople have not made any comment as to their antics in Italy, but recently Kanye was seen without Bianca in Dublin, and he looked like he missed her. So maybe there really is nothing to worry about. But on the other hand, fans can't help but think that maybe there's something wrong with Bianca. So tell me, do you think Bianca's friends should be concerned? It just feels like she's isolated because she's too in love. Leave your comments below.